Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for Attack on Titan Junior High, Episode 1. Yeah, I remembered that this thing existed, and I was actually trying to figure out when is it okay for me to even watch it, because I didn't know if you had to watch it after a certain season or something. And I actually looked it up online, and apparently, technically, you don't have to even watch Attack on Titan in order to be able to watch this. Because there's not really any spoilers. It's just only if you want to know the references for comedy purposes. But yeah, instead of going to kill the Titans, they're going to junior high, and Erevin, Hanji, and Levi, I'm assuming, are the teachers. Or some of the teachers, anyway. Because, I think they're in their 20s and 30s at this point. Because I know Levi's in his 30s. I'm not sure about the others. Anyway, apparently, the funny thing is that Eren and Mikasa have not said a word to Armin the entire time in this episode. And, he wasn't even really hardly featured in, the episode, except at the beginning and probably a scene when they're all lined up outside. And the funny thing is that Mikasa's little obsession with Eren is kind of takes a little bit of a turn, where it is so dang obvious that she has a thing for him, because they end up being late for school, and Eren is racing towards school, and he ends up running into Krista and Ymir. And Ymir is seeing so obvious in her crush on Krista at this point that it's like anybody, even you, if you haven't seen Attack on Titan, you would obviously know that she has a thing for her. That's the point, because you don't even have to watch a show in order to be able to get that something's going on. And then Eren ends up running into Sasha and knocking her over and making her drop a watermelon of all things. Why would she planning on eating that for breakfast? I don't know. Why she couldn't have eaten... I don't know why. Maybe she was planning on eating that for partially for breakfast and partially for lunch. Otherwise, why would she bring it to her with her to school when she could have eaten that for breakfast at home? Unless she was running late like Eren and Mikasa, which we don't find out. And Mikasa, as they're running, after they run past Jean and knocking him over, and the funny thing is they both step on him. And Jean likes it when Mikasa steps on him, apparently. I didn't think he was into that sort of thing. Anyway, Mikasa gets the idea to, what if I run into Eren in that way? And she gets a little fantasy about it, and she takes the freaking long way around the streets, going going around many different streets to try and get in front of him. So, and when she does, Connie is running in the same direction that Mikasa's coming from, and Eren's coming from this way, so they end up running right into each other, and Mikasa sends Eren flying. So far that he ends up right at the entrance to the school. And the entrance is huge. And at first I was like, why is it so big? And at first I thought it was because, the Colossal Titan. Oh no. No, apparently there is a school for Titans, and then there is a school for humans. Eren, being the idiot, I don't think he was even paying attention to what was written on the signs, leads them all down the path of where the Titans go, and it's kind of obvious that Titans are supposed to be in this area because, the benches are huge, everything is huge, essentially. And they end up in what is supposed to be their homeroom, except it's not, and Eren gets an eraser dropped on him, and what were those triangle things that you used in math class? I can't remember what they were. They weren't not the protractors, dang it, some kind of ruler thingy, I don't know, I don't remember using that, but that ends up cutting him on the head, and thankfully, they get out of there, and Hannes, whatever his name is, the drunk guy from before, he is apparently a janitor, I'm guessing, and brings them, thankfully, to the right school. And just like in the original Attack on Titan, the guy who's the drill sergeant when they were cadets is their homeroom teacher. And he starts, being how he usually is, and Sasha is how she usually is, except instead of a potato, she's eating a giant rice ball. And she doesn't seem to get that he essentially asked her, why are you eating it here, of all places? Why now? And she asked him, do you mean why do people eat rice balls? And I'm like, I didn't facepalm in the reaction, I'm doing it now, but did you not hear what he said? He essentially said, why are you eating it in my class, of all places? Why are you not eating it at home? Or before class? You know, that's what any logical person would ask. And she offers him half, but the funny part is that the half that she gives him doesn't even have any of the salmon in it. The salmon's all on the other half. It's not even half. I think it's like probably 60-40, something like that, and she's giving him the 40. And obviously, she gets punished. Not in the same way that in the original, but she does get punished. And it was showing Aaron having an issue with the Colossal Titan before, and I'm like, what was his issue? Because his mother was still alive. And I was actually wondering, what do the Titans eat in this thing? Apparently, the Titans are bullies in this situation because during their little, I guess, orientation outside, whatever, the Titans show up, the Colossal Titan shows up, kicks open the wall, and a bunch of Titans rush in and just steal everybody's... I thought for a second one of them got eaten. No, he stole the guy's lunch and ate it. He didn't want the person, he wanted the food. And that's what happens to everybody else's food. And apparently, the precious thing that was taken from him by the Colossal Titan was his lunch. What was it, a cheese omelet with steak? And he acts like he's going to go all ham against the Colossal Titan, but there's one problem. He can't fly. He doesn't have any ODM gear. Because if he had the ODM gear, he could get up there easy, but he made the jump. And I was like, as he jumped, I was like, there ain't no way he's going to be able to reach that thing top of the wall. And like I thought, he falls. So, yeah, this is a very interesting take on this show, and it's very funny. I didn't laugh near as much as I probably should have, but it was funny. I did like it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it as well, and I will see you all next time.